What's up? Forrest Griffin here, and you're watching the Deseret MMA Podcast, but like desert. Anyway, it is the best Utah-based podcast there is in the world ever in Utah.
Is episode 9?
Yeah, welcome back to episode 9 of the Meat and Potatoes podcast.
Well, welcome back. It's been a while.
A long while.
Been over a month
Yep.
since our last one. We took the holidays off. Black Friday was a big one.
Big holiday, Black Friday.
I don't think Pioneer Day was during that, but it easily should be.
No, dude, that's July 24th.
Yeah, but they got that shit backwards. It should be in Thanksgiving.
You think?
Yeah, because the Pioneers were in there. I don't want to get political with it. But
Well,
it's been a long fucking time.
been a long time.
A lot of great fucking fights have happened that I wish we had the opportunity to talk about on the podcast. We'll probably be all over tonight. We'll be messy like after a sloppy Friday night.
I unfortunately have watched almost no fights since we last recorded. I don't know what's been going on.
He took it to the time off a little bit harder than I did,
Just a little.
but I stayed throbbing and I watched all of it because I'm a slut for all this shit.
What were you?
I'm a slut for all the UFC shit. For UFC.
Well, there was a lot of drama with the last pay-per-view event with the Patty fight.
Yeah, and we can get into that, but we probably should just jump back for a second to Wonder Boy and Kevin Holland.
Oh, yeah.
That was a hell of a fucking fight, dude. Wonder Boy's 39 years old. He's 39 years old. He's been in the top 10 for like fucking years, bro. Fought Tyron Woodley. Got like a majority draw or something. Didn't get the belt. Then had a rematch, and Tyron Woodley beat him in the rematch. But he got out-wrestled his last 2 fights. And it was a big one because they both were talking about how they're not going to fucking wrestle. And they definitely didn't wrestle. There should have, could have, would have been some wrestling. But it was a hell of a fucking fight, dude. Wonder Boy's so good. 39 years old. Still kicking it.
What does Kevin Holland do now?
I don't know.
Do you know how many fights he has left on contract?
No, but he's a company man. He loves the UFC.
I imagine he'll at least finish out his contract. If he's got to win though. If he doesn't win, I bet he retires.
I don't know. He's still young, dude. I think he really was just trolling.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm scared of it, though. He said if they want to pair him up against more wrestlers, then he'll just retire.
Yeah.
It's hard. I fucking love Kevin Holland.
I think it really all depends on if he wins or not. If he can get back winning, I think he'll keep going.
Kevin Holland had a good, big first round. That's the thing, is Kevin Holland's definitely a top 15 welterweight.
Yeah.
Can't remember what Wonder Boy was when he fought him, like 8 or 9 or something like that, but Kevin Holland's up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good fights at welterweight.
Yeah, for sure. I really like Kevin Holland. He's got a good personality. Can win fights.
Great personality, dude.
Good fights, too.
Got that poster of him when he fought Vittori signed. I fuck with Kevin Holland a lot. But Wonder Boy is so good, dude. It really impressed me because I watched it. And, I mean, ultimately, Kevin Holland kind of called it. He was like, get these off of me because he broke his fucking hand. And then his corner's like, we're done. And a lot of people were like, oh, good cornering for them to stop it. And shit like that. But it's like, he was like, get these gloves on me. Going into the 5th, I think it was. Wonder Boy was fucking busted up, dude. Looked bloody. But honestly, it may have been his best performance of his whole career, which is hard to think that, especially going like 50-0 in kickboxing before he went to the UFC.
Wish I could have watched that fight.
That was a
Should have
hell of a
watched
fight.
it.
That was a good one. Now we can kind of bounce around and talk
We
about...
kind of missed something when we started. This is the Christmas special.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
As you can tell by the Christmas stockings and hats.
Feliz Navidad. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Wonder Boy does because the welterweight division's so stacked with wrestlers. It's a very fucking wrestle-heavy division. He was talking about maybe a rematch with Jorge Masvidal would be a fun fight too. That's not going to wrestle.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy got him in the first time.
Yeah. That would be a pretty good fight.
And then this last weekend, what was it, UFC 283?
282.
282?
Right?
You should probably look that up.
Yeah, I'll check that. Yep. I think it's 282.
But that fucking card was pretty good. I mean, I've been so big on Ilia Topuria. That's where I'd like to start. Is when I watched him make his debut, I was like, this kid's really good. And then his next couple of fights, and no one was ever talking about him. And so, I mean, even still after being Bryce Mitchell, I don't even think he's near close to as public of a star as I think his abilities are.
No, he should be much bigger. He was a far better fighter than Bryce Mitchell.
His fight style's entertaining. He's so fucking good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking put hands on Bryce Mitchell, bro. 15-0 versus 12 or 13-0 in Ilia Topuria. That kid's fucking good.
Topuria's 13-0. Bryce Mitchell's 15-2 now.
15-2. Maybe he's undefeated. Was undefeated in the UFC, but
it was UFC 282.
It was 282.
Yep.
That's why we fact check.
What about the Till Duplessis fight? What do you think about that one?
That was a good fucking fight, dude. Darren Till. Oh, dude, and Tuivasa. We can't forget about Tai Tuivasa.
Tuivasa fought.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Tuivasa.
Yeah, and you missed
dude.
it. How much do you love it?
I was busy, dude.
Doing what?
That was a family Christmas party.
Which one?
My mom's family Christmas party.
All right, I'll fact check that. Jump on that. I got my team on it.
All right. You look into that, dude.
Duplessis is a beast, dude. He's fucking huge from South Africa. He fucking come out there and Darren Till just kept doing thumbs up. He just kept thumbsing up, and this dude just fucking pounding on his fucking face. He just kept thumbsing up, like, don't stop it. And I was sitting there going, you can't just thumbs up. Like, you have to actually fucking defend yourself, or the ref's gonna stop it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from that fight, not even highlights, but just looking at the stats here, it looks like Duplessis kind of dominated that fight.
He really had him up against the fence and just kept fucking hitting him with big ass shots in the clinch. And Darren Till would literally, like, at the ref, he'd be like, fight back, and he just holds up a fucking thumbs up. Jose Aldo's tried that approach before, and it didn't work out for him. They let it go on way longer than I thought they fucking should have, but good thing, because Darren Till's a fucking warrior, bro. He come back, started putting hands on him. There was wrestling exchanges, and then Duplessis ended up submitting him after a knockdown, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Duplessis is good, dude. There's some big fights ahead for him, for sure. That was his breakout fight, especially against a name like Darren Till.
Yeah, he's on a win streak.
Yeah, Darren Till says he's going to take a break for a little while. I don't know what he does, dude. Duplessis said he doesn't have the power or the size for middleweight to be a champion about Darren Till, but he says Darren Till has everything it takes to be a champion.
Mm-hmm. Duplessis has won every fight in the UFC. He's all those fights.
He's a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah.
So is that Sergey Pavlovich, I think that's how you say it, that beat Tai Tuivasa in the first round. Just come out and fucking put hands on him, dude, busted him up. He's a fucking beast.
It sucks. Hate to see him lose.
Me too. It was a bummer, especially because he got busted up too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was so fast, but he still got busted up. He's not gonna fight on the Perth card though in Australia. He says he wants to enjoy Christmas.
Yeah, I would too, for sure.
But he says he's gonna be there for sure.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good card too.
I think so.
Should we fly to Australia for that one?
Have you ever looked at plane tickets to Australia?
No, I bet they're expensive.
Like $3,000.
What's it like a 20-hour flight from here?
I have no clue what the flight time is.
I think
I
it's
saw
long.
$20,000. I went, never mind. Or $2,000 or $3,000, and I was like, never mind, not $20,000.
We'll see. We might make it happen.
Sergio Pavlovich could fight the likes of Curtis Blades, and that could be a title eliminator. Curtis Blades is a beast. He got the stupidest fucking tattoo on his arm though, like a fucking, you know, like the straight, like an old fashioned like barbershop razor, like with the handle and it folds out blade, like that tattooed across his whole fucking arm.
Oh yeah. 20-hour flight time from Salt Lake to Australia.
What would you do? I've never had money in my life that, like, for 20 hours on a fucking airplane.
Probably just sleep most of the time, I feel like.
You're gonna sleep for 20 fucking hours.
Might have to. Watch some movies, dude.
Take a shit ton of NyQuil and you're just sitting like this the whole fucking time in the airplane, bro. Every like 3 hours or so, they're always on there. Please put your seatbelts on. We're expecting some turbulence. And you're like, we're over the fucking ocean. That's the last thing you want to hear when you're on an airplane over the ocean, is that there's fucking turbulence.
Turbulence over the ocean.
If I die, at least let me hit a building.
What are you
airplane?
What are you doing on a 20-hour flight?
I'd have to take my PlayStation.
How? What are you hooking your
my
PlayStation
carry-on.
up to?
The little fucking TV screen. Have you never been on an airplane before?
You can hook your PlayStation up to that shit?
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
Maybe if you take a knife. Oh, you can't get a knife in. You're gonna have
what?
to sharpen your teeth.
You
for
try to take a
carry,
knife on an
get into
airplane?
Dude, there's got to be a way to hook it up.
You think? I don't think so.
I bet if you could pull it out somehow and then hook it up.
You're gonna pull it out. On an
1 hour
airplane.
flight. I bet hour 14 when I've already slept for 9 hours, 10 hours, I'm going to be going fucking nuts.
For real.
I'm going to get on some tweaker shit I'm going to try hooking up that PlayStation to my iPhone. I actually think that might be a thing.
Dude. Imagine you get
I really do think you can do remote play and you can play off of your
You think?
phone.
I don't know. I haven't flown recently.
No, I'm talking about you could play the PlayStation off your iPhone.
Oh, really? Your
Yes,
iPhone?
yes.
That's a thing?
I think so.
Are you sure? You sure
No,
about that?
not 100%, but there's like a remote play option.
Might have to look into that for sure.
I'll get my team on it. Anyways, back to the UFC. 282.
282.
So the Ilya Taporia card was my favorite for sure. Of the night, it was my favorite
That was a
of the
good
night.
fight.
Bryce Mitchell landed a couple shots towards the end. He said he had the flu. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would never say someone like that's lying though.
Always interesting when that comes out after a loss, though.
I feel like I'm too pretty to end up looking too fucked up to say that to him.
You should say that to him.
I would never.
We could fly.
That's what I just said. Is I would never.
We could go to Arkansas. And you could say that to him.
Spell Arkansas.
ARK.
ANSAS.
Put me on the spot, bro. Fuck.
And you fumbled it. It was a wiffle ball question.
Yeah. Oh well. It happens.
Who's the governor of Illinois?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Who cares?
You could have said anything. I would have been all right.
That don't affect me. Governor of Illinois.
Have you ever been to Illinois?
No,
Chicago?
I've never been.
Chicago's in Illinois.
Yeah. Point Chicago out on a map. Someone get a map.
If there's a map, I could point it out right there.
We won't worry about it.
I'm not too worried about it.
You got any thoughts on
Let
the
me pull up the card, bro.
Murano fight?
Yes, dude. I was going 100% on the main card. I've never gone 100%.
Really?
And I was going 100%. Morono was winning, bro. I've seen this dude. He's a beast. Literally in the third round, he got fucking KO'd. Bobby Green fight's coming up.
Bobby Green?
Mm-hmm.
You excited for that one? Who's he fighting?
Drew Dober.
Oh, coming up, right? We're about to watch it?
Yeah, live.
Oh, Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So I predicted.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. It's frozen. But I predicted Ilya Taporia, Duplessis, and then Alex Morono, and then Paddy Pimblett, and Jan Bovčević.
You had Paddy going into this?
I did, yes. And apparently the UFC did too.
Yeah, the UFC obviously had him. Now, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that's a tough fight to judge.
We
to be honest,
watched it today.
definitely wasn't a unanimous decision, though. 30-27, clear across. It definitely was not
Thing is,
that.
I had it 30-27 for Jared when I watched it live.
Did you?
And like the third round when Paddy said he was coasting and he was on the fence, like I'm like, dude, you gotta do something. Like I was telling everyone I was with, I was like, he's fucking losing, and we all were like, yeah, he's fucking losing. We had like 8-9 people there, and we're all like, he's losing this fight right now.
Mm-hmm. I could see how you'd think that. All around, it's just a tough fight to judge. I think Gordon was kind of fighting for points the whole time, not really fighting.
But he did outpoint him.
Yeah, he did. Especially in the third round, he controlled
I think
most
there
of the
was
round.
a slip in the first round, and the crowd was like, "Oh," that I think was a slip and not a knockdown. And I'm curious. I haven't seen the scorecards. I'm curious if they marked it for a knockdown.
There's no knockdowns.
None, so they didn't score it.
Yeah,
But obviously, it played a role in their judging.
And Paddy has no takedowns. I thought there was one takedown I thought he got, but I guess Gordon got up quick enough.
It's just not a $3 million athlete performance against an unranked Jared Gordon on a losing skid. We watched him live. I've watched him live twice. Salt Lake City and Vegas.
Are you calling for
Lost both
Barstool
times.
to pull the contract?
No. I think he's got time, but he's going to need to switch it up and take things a little bit more fucking seriously. But he's got to quit. Hard for me to say, but he's got to quit fucking bulking up 220 fucking pounds after each win.
Yeah.
He's got to start taking this shit fucking seriously.
So
He lacks, and that's the thing about when he was in Cage Warriors, he's not undefeated. He lacks striking that is at the top of the elite in the UFC. I don't know if he would have beat any ranked fighter on in the lightweight division. He damn sure would not have beat Ilya Taporia. And they're sitting there talking shit, wanting that fight. The UFC's going to keep him really fucking far away from Taporia.
Yeah, he misses a lot of strikes.
He misses a lot, and he leaves his chin sitting there wide open.
Yeah.
His corner was telling him to stop. The commentary was talking about it. I was saying he leaves it. Because he's got a hell of a chin on him though, but he leaves that shit open to hit.
Yeah, he's got the personality.
He does.
He's got the personality to go far in the UFC. Yes,
he can sell a fight. The Barstool's making their money's worth on him for sure. So we've seen Dave Portnoy and Big Cat or whatever his name is.
Big Cat.
Sitting there cage side with the wigs on. I don't think that they should ever pull that contract.
He's got the personality. He just needs to get better at fighting.
I don't think he lost, or I don't think he won.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say either way. I don't know. It's a tough fight to judge for sure.
Then we go into the title fight, the shit show of the weekend.
It's a vacated belt. It was for
Yeah,
an empty belt.
yeah. Yuri Prohaska vacated it.
Yep.
I don't know if there was USC pushing behind that or not. I kind of felt like it, but yeah, Yuri Prohaska has like a year-long injury.
Oh yeah. I think he gave a statement kind of saying he didn't want to hold up the division while he was recovering, but I can't remember for sure. But that ended in a draw, so there's still no champion.
Yep, but they rebooked a title fight in January. Jamal Hill, Glover Teixeira. That fucking fight's going to be good. Jamal Hill's a beast, dude. And the only time he's lost that I've seen was right when fucking Paul Craig pulled guard with Jamal Hill on and then snapped his fucking arm immediately. And then they both kind of looked up at the fucking ref when his arm was just fucking snapped in half. And then he just started fucking elbowing him in the fucking head till the ref stopped it. But he hasn't lost since or before that. So Jamal Hill makes for a great shot. They told Anthony Smith while he was live on broadcast, and he admitted to being like really fucking pissed. Because he was supposed to fight Jamal Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Which would have definitely been a title contender
Yeah.
fight. What other fights we got coming up on this Christmas special?
Let's talk about that fight we watched a little bit earlier, dude. Garcia versus... I don't remember his name.
Rafa Garcia versus Machete. I forgot how to say it. Machete. Machete. How do you say that?
I don't remember.
I told you earlier.
I think you were wrong, though.
I wasn't. I was rooting for
Machete, I think.
Rafa got fucking split the fuck open.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nasty. Like, I was like, they're stopping this. And then they didn't stop it. And then they kept not stopping it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went on for another 8 minutes. It was
went
fucking...
the whole distance.
He returned it up after that cut got...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
down.
I think he thought he had to win right then. And he really turned it up. He dominated the second half of that round, the first round.
I'm curious if he had the conscious thought that was like, I need to turn this up right now because they're going to stop this. Or if he had the thought like, fuck, I'm losing, I got to turn it up.
Yeah, that might have been that. But Machete was using his reach to his advantage and those knees that he threw. And he won the first half of that round and then cut him. And
Yeah, but I thought Machete beat him in round one, but it was a 30-27 unanimous decision.
well, yeah. But I can see how 'cause the cut, you got to give a little extra to Machete.
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 I thought damage was number one scoring criteria.
But after he got cut, Garcia just turned it on and went after him like relentlessly the whole back half of that round, and then round 2 and round 3.
No, that was round 2 and 3.
Yeah, he kept it up the whole time.
The cut happened in round 2, not round 1.
I thought the cut happened round 1.
Mm-mm. Round 2. So I thought Machete had round 1, without a doubt. But nonetheless, he didn't. They know better than I do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to say anything about scoring. Except that, I don't know, that Patty fight.
I don't know. I think Machete's got what it takes to go far in the UFC. He was a good fighter. He just got, after Garcia turned it on, he just got killed.
RoboCop fights, January 21st.
Ooh, that was another big cut from this year.
That's the only one that I think was even worse.
It just looked so nasty.
Especially when they cleaned it up.
It wasn't as much blood, though.
Yeah, that shit was nasty earlier.
Thought Garcia was going to bleed to death in the octagon.
They got so much good Brazilians fighting on that Brazil card. Davison Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno for the title. Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny. I take Gilbert Burns, I bet. We'll talk about it in a later episode.
Who do you got between Cannonier and Strickland tonight?
I'm rocking with Strickland, dude. I like Strickland. He's funny. He can sell a fight. He's probably someone that the UFC does not want to win, and that's why they're going to feed him to a fucking savage counter fighter like Jared Cannonier. But I'm rocking for Strickland, but I rocked for Strickland with Pereira. But what I said is if Pereira beats Strickland, that shows how good Pereira was, and obviously then he went on to beat Izzy. So
yeah,
it was a wild turn of events. What's one fight that you're thankful for?
One fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I don't know. There's a lot of fighters, especially this year, to be thankful for. This year, the last few months in the UFC have been absolutely crazy.
They have.
Who are you thankful for?
So I don't want to go with any bias of any of my favorite fighters, so I'll just go outside of that. But fucking Money Moicano.
Moicano. What's a good one?
What? money. Screaming that shit out. I
Yeah.
love you, Joe Rogan.
That was a good moment.
Yeah, fucking Money Moicano, bro. I'm big on him too.
I think I'm gonna go with Leon Edwards
Yeah, Edwards.
for that moment
that you
that
got
we were
live,
there
that
for.
We got
We
live.
witnessed it live.
That was a masterpiece.
Yeah, that was a
That's
huge moment.
Gotta be like, man, that's an. I don't know if I will ever see anything live top that. I hope so, but I mean that was so massive,
Yeah.
dude. Shit was getting fucking thrown. Good ass seats.
That was a crazy moment when we were there live. So I'm thankful for Leon Edwards.
Oh yeah. It's been good to be back. Talking on the
For sure.
microphone again. I had to ride in with my big iron on my hip on my stallion. So I'd be busy giddy up.
All right, dude. Let's get into our new segment here. The
What?
top contender Christmas movies. So name a champion Christmas movie and the top 3 contenders.
Top 3 contenders?
We can do top 2. So there's just 3.
Yeah, just-
champion, top 2
yeah,
contenders.
yeah. Number 1, I'm going Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation's a good one for sure.
Then I'm going with Christmas with the Cranks. That's a fucking good one. I don't
think I've seen that one.
Have you seen that one?
I've never seen
you
that
seen
one. Have
Christmas
you seen Christmas with the Cranks? No.
You have?
Let's get a second opinion on it. What did you think?
It was good.
She says it's good.
It was good.
I'll
I
have to
think it's
check it
funny.
out
And then-
maybe.
Home Alone, the original.
Ooh.
I always rock with Home Alone.
We watched that too much. I don't like it no more.
I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but I'm fixing to watch it tonight.
I swear, back when we were in like 3rd or 4th grade, there was like a week straight where that was playing on TV, and there was
still
just
is
on
now.
a loop.
No, I was at work the other day, and
Oh.
in someone's house, the TV was playing like TV, which because I don't watch TV anymore. I'm way too young for that. I stream everything, but it was like the 24 Days of Christmas on CBS or some shit like that. And it's like starting off with Home Alone and Home Alone 2, and it's like you can catch this like every weekday at like 3 p.m. But all right, your turn.
I got Christmas Vacation champion. We agree on that one for
That's
sure.
such a good
The
one.
best
I just
Christmas
rewatched
movie.
that not
It's
like
the best
a
one.
week or two ago.
That one's so good. Number 2, fucking Polar Express, dude. I love Polar Express, bro. I love Polar
dude,
Express.
I would not watch that.
What's wrong with you?
I would not watch that.
Why?
I don't watch
Why?
the Polar Express.
What's wrong with Polar Express?
I don't know. It's just not funny. It's just all serious and like real Christmassy with Tom Hanks and shit.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
And the kid off of that coast that also had his own show. He was like the main man. Stuart Little, the blonde kid. Stuart Little, the same kid on that movie. I'm pretty sure. You could Google that. My team will be on that. They always cover me.
Number 3. I don't really know what to put here. It's a toss up. You know what? I'm gonna put number 3. You brought it up earlier today. Santa Claus with Ted Allen, bro. Watching that shit late at night on Disney Channel. Like you wake up to in the morning, it's playing on Disney Channel.
I've only watched it maybe once or twice my whole
Oh.
life. Like I know the guy, but I don't know a lot else. I can't believe you said fucking
I'm gonna put that there.
Polar Express.
Polar. I almost put a
Isn't it
champion.
a musical too?
No, it's not a
'Cause
musical.
I do not fuck with
They
musicals.
do sing.
No,
Quite a
so
bit,
it's a
quite a bit. They do
musical.
sing.
So
I
it's a
don't-
musical.
Is Polar Express a
It's for
musical?
like, dude. Do they sing like throughout it though? Periodically, they all
There's
sing.
a
Like, they
handful.
all break out in a fucking song.
There's a handful
Yes,
of
that's a
times where they all
musical,
sing.
bro. I cannot get. You put a musical. I bet you've seen. I don't know.
It ain't a musical, dude. It's just a Christmas movie. It's a fantasy family movie.
Top 3 fast food chains.
Fast food chains. What you got?
KFC,
KFC is a good
Champion.
one for sure.
Del Taco number 2,
Del Taco.
I've been rocking with Del Taco, dude.
Del
lately.
Taco.
And they got the Fiesta pack too, so you can get the 6 fucking bean and cheese burritos and the 6 tacos. But I
Del
rock with the
Taco
crispy chicken
coming out of
tacos.
nowhere.
Yes. Del Taco is fucking amazing.
I'll agree with that, dude. Your mom would always bring Del Taco
No.
back when she came back from up north,
that
wouldn't
was,
she?
I thought that was Taco Bell that she'd pull up with. Yeah, she pulled up with Taco Bell.
Dude, I was at your house. She pulled up with Del Taco.
I don't
one
know.
time. It
I
was
just
good.
barely started.
It was good.
Like I ate Del Taco every single day, Monday through Friday this week. Like I've fucking.
It's pretty cheap too, isn't it?
Not too bad, yeah. And about the same price you're gonna pay for anything hot and quick.
Yeah. What did you think the blonde boy was in? Polar Express?
Yeah, the Stuart Little kid.
I don't think so, dude.
Look up Stuart Little and then look up.
Dude, it was an animated movie.
I know.
He
co-featured. He had like, what do they call it, a cameo? He was a cameo on there.
I don't think so, dude. I ain't seeing shit.
Look up Stuart Little, a picture of Stuart Little,
Stuart Little,
the main
dude.
guy, the blonde kid, and then look up Polar Express, the blonde kid on Polar Express. It's an easy Google search.
All right. What's your number 3 fast food chain?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's fire, wings and dings.
I really don't know here, dude. You got me on the spot. I came up with a Christmas movie thing. I was able to think about it.
I didn't know you were doing that. Did you tell me you were going to do that?
Yeah, I told you.
I really forgot.
I gotta throw. I'm gonna go 3-1. McDonald's number 3. I gotta.
You're loyal.
It's here. It's the one we got here. And it's always reliable. Somewhat reliable. You can always go get a mediocre burger at McDonald's.
Big Mac.
For sure. 2.
Their new crispy chicken sandwiches are good.
They're alright. They're alright. 2. Arby's.
Arby's.
Arby's is
Classic
pretty good,
beef
dude.
and cheddar. I love to stuff my
dude,
face on beef and cheddar.
for sure. Stuart Little's mouse, dude. What are you talking
The kid
about?
on it, though, the blonde kid. How are you still searching that up?
Because I'm trying to think of fast food
I guess I've
restaurants.
just
at
been
the
rolling
same
with
time.
professionals lately during
Dude,
this break.
This is a real kid,
Yes,
and the
he's,
dude in Polar Express is animated.
yeah,
What do you?
but he's a cameo, dude. I don't know. It's so fucking hard to wrap your head around this part. No, but the kid, he looks like the kid off Stuart Little. It's a fucking cameo. I don't know what the whole fucking.
That's like the weird kid, right?
No, the main one. The main singer that does the whole arm thing and shit. That's Tom Hanks too, though. I guess it's all Tom Hanks. All right.
Champion fast food restaurant. Is Panda Express fast food?
Yes, I think so.
All right, then Panda Express champion. For sure, without a doubt. If I'm somewhere that's got more places than McDonald's, I'm going to Panda Express.
I like Panda. Well, it's starting to get late.
Yeah, let's wrap this one up.
This is a good one. This one was fun.
Yeah, it was a good one.
A lot more engagement.
Yeah. Got a little bit out of the UFC a few times.
Quite a
Not
bit,
bad,
honestly. A lot of rambling.
Probably more interesting than how we talk about UFC, to be honest.
How could anything be more interesting than UF I can see?
The UFC's interesting. Is us talking about the UFC that interesting?
You don't think you talking about it's interesting?
It might be. I don't know. I don't watch. Because I'm doing it right
You're in
now.
the
I don't
wrong
need to watch it. Do you watch it after you upload it on YouTube?
Yes,
you
all
do?
of them. I
All
watched
it?
some
You
of
watch-
them twice,
You watch
3
the whole
times,
thing? No, you
yes.
don't.
Yes, I
No, you
do.
don't. We don't even
Yes,
have
I
that many
fucking do.
views.
Because it doesn't count you more than once. You.
Yes, it does. It does count you more than once. Every time you view it, it counts. If you view it for
Then maybe I'm all of our 30.
I doubt it. You don't even like our pictures on Instagram. Stupid fuck.
My team should be on top of that. I don't manage my socials
Your
anymore.
social media team.
Well, this one was fun.
Yeah, this is a good
It feels
one.
good to be back. We might hit you guys back with a pod.
We'll get you with the
right
end of year
around
awards.
Christmas. Yeah, end of year awards.
New Year
Maybe
special.
have to save that for person. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But it's going to be a big one, so make sure we tune into that. It'll be our first ever award show here on the Deseret MMA Podcast.
We finna get back into this for real too.
Yep. It is the #1 Utah-based podcast.
As Forrest
And then
Griffin would say, the #1.
Deseret. Welcome back
Yeah,
to the
Deseret
Deseret
MMA
MMA
podcast.
Podcast.
That'll be in here somewhere. Thank you, Forrest Griffin, for that.
Thank you.
Big shout out.
Big shout out. I'm your host, Garrett Kimball. Always join with me, Kobe Mooney. We'll catch you guys on episode 10, where we're doing hot yoga on it.
We might be doing hot yoga.